Alrighty, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, carrot's moving just fine, background noise is playing. Chat is chatting, art is arting, hopefully. Is my mic coming out okay? Mic check, okay, it's good. Alrighty, let's get started. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Hello there, I see Timid, Jordan, Speed, Knuckles, hello everyone. Hello, hat individual. I'm assuming you meant hat, not hate. But yeah, happy to have you all here. Nerd day and nerd grind. Now, as you can all tell by the name of today's hey, chat, hat. That happens. Don't you worry. Well then, as you can all tell by the name of today's stream, we're going to be drawing a little Lady Luck. And by that I mean, I got another commission from Elaine. She wants more Cait Sith art. In particular, Cait Sith in Final Fantasy VII has a move called Lady Luck, where he summons a girl in a cow outfit, basically. And she got jealous of that, seeing that in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So she got asked to draw me. She asked me to draw her as Lady Luck, which is what I'll be doing today, as well as a tiny little Cait Sith in the corner. Kind of similar to that one beach. In terms of composition, I plan on having something similar to that one beach TG I did a while ago. But without further delay, let's get started. Make sure I have all of my references. I'm changing things up. I've changed a few things up about my setup again. Mostly because I've been using like my TV as a third monitor, but I feel like it's been kind of overkill. Also, I feel like my computer was generally just like performing kind of because of it. So I stopped only using 2 monitors. I'm gonna have to get used to that again for stream at least. It was really helpful because I could have like all my references on a single screen, but it was still kind of a little overkill. Alrighty. Alright, 4K resolution. I'm doing very rare Touhou art. Ooh, nice. I know close to nothing about Touhou. The only thing I know is that I like Sakuya Izuyo's design. I like the little Shrine Maiden girl. That sounds weird. I like the Shrine Maiden girl. The little in front of it was unnecessary. The reference I need? Yes, I do. Which Shrine Maiden, Matt? There's 2. I don't know her name. Hold on. Reimu, I think it is? Yeah, Reimu. That's her name. Like one of the main girls, basically. I am drawing Reimu. Nice! Drunk. Hey! Someone can't hold her sake. I had to call this little method. This is not an actual like composition method, But this is what I call basically double rule of thirds. Basically, if I want to put something in 2 thirds, I like to also divide it into thirds to kind of like splice it out and have the last third completely open to something else entirely, you know? But to be honest, in hindsight, I feel like that probably wasn't necessary. Yeah, probably overkill. Hmm. I think I've been I've been having a weird thing where I'm making all my commissions 16 by 9. When hindsight, I don't really need that. I think I've just been wanting to like make things look like they came out like a cartoon or something. I think kind of been exaggerating. Gonna tweak things a little bit. Ooh, ping me. That sounds utterly miserable. Someone just send me a new Marvel Rivals team comp. 5 healers. 5 healers and 1 tank. Incredible. Dumb cat. Eh, can't believe I have less Riz than a cat. Eh, it is what it is. What the? Odd. That's the second time that's happened to me recently. Where just like tapping the thing doesn't work for some reason. It just can't click for some reason. Yeah. Yaksha 1v1 Spirit, thank you for the follow. Every now and then I forget why I'm streaming. So the follow alerts so tend to spook me. Hydration check. Yeah, double. Thank kindly. Yeah. Hey, it's me, the Mexican. Like, I know it's just your own way of referring yourself. I feel bad just referring to you as the Mexican. Nah, I get. What's being cooked today? It's an art piece for Riley. Her little Kate Sif doodle I drew of her like smooching Kate Sif. An art piece for her. They really got you locked up in the kitchen. I'm not complaining. More work for me, and I get to make someone very special to me happy. Oh no. Well, I'm sad. Oop, I didn't check. Sadly, Sakurai's cat Fukurashi seems to have been diagnosed with organ failure. So Sakurai took her home to spend at home her last days home. That's a shame. He's a cat gets to be with someone who loves him. Absolutely. I've seen Fukurashi's been around in like the general Sakurai ecosystem. So at least from what we know, from what like the parasocial ecosystem, basically since his little grab bag episode on her. It's very sad she's gone in general. Not a whole lot to this design, honestly. It's really just a cat girl bunny suit, basically. It's very ironic I see something about a legendary game director's cat dying while I'm drawing a cat. cat that gets bitches though. As yeah. How the ears? What do the ears look like on the thing? Alright. Bullying done. I really hope she likes it. I'm leaving behind all of the cares that I've been overthinking. Friends and my wife stay on the way as long as I'm drinking. Yeah, da. Ah. Thank you, lunatic. Yeah. Alright. K-time. I just realized I drew all this without saving. Oh boy. You gotta stop doing that. Maybe one day I will, but that day, sadly, is not the day. I'm honest about it, at least. What? Pretty much. There we go. Alright, sketch all done. I can upload my Trello for that. And it's been 50 minutes. Not bad. Pretty straightforward too. I'm gonna do my usual checkerboard background for this, just because straightforward. I feel like I've been doing gradient backgrounds for Orlane too much. At least spice it up a little bit. Especially because it's also one of those commissions that honestly like doesn't really make much sense to like make like a full colored background, I guess, you know? But just the characters being cute. You know, typically I try to like make some small talk, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Drawing a blank. So says my little brother. I always credit you. What? You mean sometimes? I always credit you. Joseph, what did you make? My little brother just came in here with a bowl saying he created abomination. I'm scared. Kill me already. What did you do? Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Why would you make that? Christ.
Blood is great as diabetes.
Yeah, give yourself diabetes at this rate. I'm not even diabetic, and I felt my entire body shiver. What did he make? He made a bowl. He poured a bowl of milk, chocolate ice cream, and chocolate cake, all in a single bowl. With a he's eating it with a spoon like it's cereal. Why? Because he felt like it. He's gonna, again, he's gonna give himself diabetes. I'm not even diabetic, and I already feel terrible.
It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Calm down.
I know it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. The reason it's once-in-a-lifetime, because once you eat it, you die!
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, it's once-in-a-lifetime, alright. I feel my kidneys dying. Yeah, at least commission's coming out well.
That thing looks like a cappuccino.
What?
It looks like a cappuccino.
It looks like cappuccino. That's not a cappuccino. Cappuccino is just coffee, milk, milk foam, and a bit of chocolate sprinkled on top.
Exactly.
We run. This is my friend Rolaine and Kate Sif from Final Fantasy VII. This is her dressed as the Lady Luck ability Kate Sif has in the game. Never played a game, but good art as always. Thank you kindly, Akuma. That was probably intentional, but I hear Akuma again, I can only think of the Street Fighter character. So saying thank you, Akuma, and I can just imagine him just giving me a stern thumbs up. How's my little brother plays Akuma, so... I think he's been trying to find a new main, right? You're gonna try and find a new main in Street Fighter, right, Joseph? Fair enough. I see Akuma is also a big buff demon, but not a Street Fighter guy. That's fair. I do like how they lean more into like Buddhist idea of like demons and stuff for Akuma. It's a really neat direction to take him.
His theme is
Yeah, his alternate outfit's really called Shura. AK was my old art signature and my initials. Then I made a name for online ANK, so it became Akuma King as a cool name. Hey, nice. People also just say, Aku, where's the foolish samurai? Bear. Ah, good old Aku. Again, admit, looking something up. Not really satisfied with how his foot came out. The inevitable march of having to learn how to draw feet. But the problem is you can't get too good at feet or else people are gonna think you're weird. I wonder why. My little brother just complained that his mouth tastes like chocolate. Yeah, I wonder why. I swear to God, this kid sometimes. Solution, draw pause. Also true. Yeah, they're trying to match kind of how like the outfit is, so it kind of looks like that. Hold on. Yeah, this is kind of close to how it is in the actual reference. There we go, that's better. Kind of just looks like a big sock. Probably was kind of what the idea here anyways. Still line the cap. I might as well just do the effects already. Nope, my pen. Yeah, my background noise ended. Hold on. I found honor in your arts, Matt. Ain't kindly, Onryo. I didn't realize you were here in the chat. I guess you did. You did redeem a hydrating check, so much appreciated. I'm still here too, just currently drawing. All good. It has made me happy to see you doing some art of your own doing some art of your own lunatic. It's always nice seeing people like dive into arts and stuff, you know. Of course. Trying something a bit different. I've been doing like lining the little patterns in his fur this time before. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna try doing it by so guys trying to have Christmas. I haven't stopped using it. Hey, nice. What tablet did you get? I live. Hey, it's Verlaine. We got a Sonic Frontiers banner. True. Best song in the game. Best Titan in the game, honestly. The Knight is like the best one. It's the most involved fight. You have to. It's the most involved fight. You have to actively like use the arena, and actually engage with the enemy. Not auto scroller like Wyvern. It's not super easy like Giganto. Best fight in the game. Man, I'm torn between Knight and the end, to be honest. I like the end in, like, the DLC, and, like, the Final Horizon. That one was really, really good. Especially, like, the spectacle, that one. But I think the Knight is still probably my favorite fight. Also, hi, Verlaine. Happy to have you here. I missed you. It's okay, you don't worry. I told you were EP. I was completely fine if you slept. But you arrived just in time, because here we go. I have finished the line art. Bless you, Joseph. Oh, hold on. Now I finished the line art. And that was an amazing play. A lot of the bosses in Shadow Generation remind me of that one. Yeah, I kind of noticed the Shadow Gen boss were a bit more like cinematic. They had a lot of like big set piece things. It's debatable which is what's better, but to be honest, I feel like they work just fine. Thing is, once you get the S rank on one, you kind of like figure out how to perfectly get every time. But just like any Sonic level, once you figure it out, you kind of just beat it. An Artist 13 Pro XP Pen tablet. Oh, nice. XP Pen's a good brand. Because I've been needing to replace my current screen tablet for a while. Mostly because I noticed that the screen seems to be damaged in the top right corner. Let me explode right now. Don't explode! I still need to finish it for you. I'm dead already. No! Please stop dying. Alright, now to actually color this thing in. Yeah. Very like vague, like rose shapes. Hard variants of the Boston Shadow Gens are no joke. True, but to be fair, I kind of realized that they just became hard just by not giving you any rings. And that kind of diminished the fun for me a little bit. I realized, oh, this is... Wow, these two... Oh, wow, these two look really cool, by the way. Thank you. Nope. Let's toss on some quick colors on Kate. Our Battle of Roll was a really hard fight. I felt like something out of a leash. There two basically are being no ring challenges with Relaine though. You're right. Yeah, basically. I like Shadow Gens and Shadow Gens in general. I think it was probably the best Sonic game in a while. I have just had a soft spot for Frontiers because I felt alive when I played Frontiers. Man, it was something special, really special. Yeah, I'm on. Frontiers is so good, we need that Fortress. Exactly. Like, honestly, Frontiers was a little rough around the edges. Obviously, I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't. But it was very much a game that was, like, more than the sum of its parts. I forgot to color something in. Dang it. Very much a game that was, like, more than the sum of its parts. And that was very special to me. This Kate's so cute. I'm gonna violently throw up. Oh, don't throw up. But I'll take that as a confirmation I'm doing that I'm doing well with this drawing. But he cute. He is. I'm leaving behind all the ta 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 ta. I forgot something, actually. Can't forget the beauty mark. Beauty mark for a beautiful girl. Nonsense. I know what I'm talking about. You can't deny it forever. I will. Doubt. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Lunatic. Happy to have you back. Yeah, earlier. Alright. I'll save these two for now. I'm going to do the background real quickly. This is more like a cutesy background. I'm just gonna try to make a, what's it called? I'm gonna try to do like my usual checkerboard background. I haven't done that in a while. Use this time to clean up the. I'm back. Hello there, Ultra. I use this time to clean up any inconsistencies in the line art. That's good. All right, line art color time. Guess I have my new chair, but I don't wanna. Ah, Relaine, come on. I didn't even know you got a new chair. Nice. You stay in bed. You can do it later. My personal opinion on Forces is that it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but still not great. Yeah, dude, I 100% Sonic Forces. Like, generally, I sat down one day, I decided to 100% a bunch of different Sonic games, like the more meh Sonic games, right before Frontiers came out. Like, I played Sonic Lost, I 100% Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, Sonic Heroes. Now, my Sonic Heroes is my personal favorite game of all time, so that wasn't a problem for me. Just my opinion is that Sonic Forces has good level design. The problem is it's just very bland. Particularly, it has good level design in all the optional bonus content. That's where the game's level design really shines. Oh, I forgot something, actually. Hold on. Team Force is good when you go for collectibles or challenge runs. No boost, for example, actually makes Sonic stages better. True. Now, I am a massive Sonic fan, but I'm also not going to pretend Sonic is like the greatest series of all time either. This is very much a series I hold close to my heart. At the same time, I also kind of understand why it's very easy to make fun of this blue boy. Oh. Oh no. No, that's why. That's fair. I really love Sonic, but there's a reason why the series has been bad rep for so long. Yeah, man, like I was in the trenches, dude. I grew up with Sonic. I had to deal with IGN saying Sonic was never good and all that jazz. I know where you're coming from. At the same time, like as I look back, I try to call myself in the Sonic fandom. I like Sonic the Hedgehog for what it is. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm also not gonna pretend it's not something else. They need to make more silver content, please, thank you. Yeah, let's give us Sonic Lost World Sonic X Silver Lost World. That'd be fun. But ironically, more silver content would be good. Silver was actually my favorite Hedgehog when I was like when Sonic 06 was coming out. I remember actually enjoying Sonic 06. And I stand by the opinion that Sonic 06 has a lot more salvageable than people give it credit for. That's why Project 06 is as popular as it is. Sonic 06, even the story of Sonic 06. I don't mind that Elise kissed Sonic. I genuinely don't. I've seen weirder, let's be honest. People complaining about that, honestly, are exaggerating the thing way too much. That's at least in my humble opinion. I played some Sonic 06. It's bad, yeah, but it's also funny. Hey, here's the thing, Sonic 06 has a lot of good ideas, and I'm not saying that for just like, oh, Sonic 06 could have been. Because, like, yeah, it could have been, but, like, what else am I gonna say? It could have been a great game. It's not a good game, but it could have been. So I like to imagine. Honest to God, Sonic 06 has a lot better. Could have been something special. It's functionally Sonic Adventure 3. I know people don't like hearing that. It's also where I started realizing that Sega honestly treats Sonic as more just like a mid-budget release, more than like their big blockbuster. Well, until recently that they started giving... I messed up here. They started giving Sonic more of a blockbuster period. Are people still working on Project 06? They are. The Project 06 is still up and running. The thing is, like, all the there's Sonic Song. Yeah, funny enough, Soul Hill Shadow. Project 06 is still being worked on. The thing is, it's functionally content complete. All the levels of the 3 campaigns are still already finished. All they really don't have is like the hub worlds, which for the longest time it was kind of implied that the guy just wouldn't include them. But it seems like the guy decided to try to make the hub worlds like a full complete thing. I personally wouldn't mind if we got like a decompile, kind of like we did with Sonic Unleashed. And here's my hot take: I don't think Sonic Unleashed is very good. Played it all when I was younger, though. That's fair. So I try to play Sonic Unleashed, man. But genuinely, I find the Werehog to be genuinely atrocious to play. And I don't mean that like just because he's slower, that's combat focused. I like a good action game. I play God of War. I play Devil May Cry. I like a good action game. My problem with the Werehog is the platforming. Because I don't know what happens. I jump, and I mash the button for him to grab the pole, for me to not die, and he just doesn't grab it. The platforming just doesn't work for me. Shit, honest to God, I can't get it to work. I literally modded the game to make the Werehog combat feel a bit better. Even then, I still did not like it. If you guys want, one day I'll do like a full-on like stream, like I'll do like a challenge stream again, me finally playing through that game here. Because honestly, God, I am not a fan. Sonic Unleashed, the most overhyped Sonic game in my opinion. I say this as someone who likes Sonic Heroes. People say Sonic Heroes doesn't work half the time. Have you played Unleashed? I genuinely do not like that game. I feel bad because Sonic Unleashed has so much good. It has the presentation. But also, let's not pretend the fact that like the game just didn't run well when it came out. It's like, yes, nowadays you can play Sonic Unleashed at 60 FPS perfectly. If you play on a Series X or if you play on the PC mod, playing it on original hardware, the game doesn't run at all. Sonic Unleashed is like the epitome of everyone likes this game but me, of how I feel in the Sonic fandom. Yeah, I feel the same way for the SA2, but I don't even like the speed stage because of controls. I love a Sonic Adventure, like the Sonic Adventure games. I kind of have a fondness for Sonic Adventure 1 a bit more, but Sonic Adventure 2 probably is the better game. I can fully admit that. And now let's do it like this. So it's not like actual hair, real hair. So that's an outfit. For Sonic Adventure 1, to be honest, that's fair. Like, I even have a soft spot for, like, Big's fishing. I have a soft spot for Big in general, because I've never seen Big as, like, a big, stupid idiot. I always just saw him as, like, a little slow, but, like, he means well. Don't be mean to him. I'm very happy Big has gotten a bit more respect nowadays. Playing SA2 was when I found out I suddenly became motion sick while playing games like that. Yeah, honestly, fair. Sonic is very much a motion blur to game, if I'm being honest. I say this with as much love in my heart because I love Sonic. Yeah, Big is just a chill guy. Yeah, he's all about that lazy, laid-back life. To be honest, Relaine, I'm kind of surprised you've been playing Sonic Racing Crossworlds then, because I feel like that game makes me motion sick, if I'm being honest. I was fine when I was younger, but one day I was on the couch playing and suddenly just threw up and was dizzy. That's fair. Life said no more Sonic the Hedgehog for you. Also random, but I remember the Sonic DLC in Pac-Man World 2. The Eggman fight is hell in that game. Oh, don't get me started. I spent like 2 hours trying to get the gold medal on that one. It was fun, don't get me wrong. I think it's from... The Eggman boss fight's unironically the best boss in that game. Like, genuinely. That's a very good boss. But to be fair, I feel like the boss fights in Pac-Man World 2, Repack, were just really hard. Like, I don't mind that, mind you. I just wasn't expecting it. Those boss fights are really hard. They very much expect you to use the Rev Roll to dodge. And I feel like it kind of took me a while to wrap my head around that. It's unexplainable for me. I'm gonna play the remaster of Spyro. Yeah, the Spyro remasters also suck because those things are also locked at 30 FPS on consoles. So that was a bit too hard for me, to be honest. I prefer Blinky's first fight or Spooky's first fight. Honestly, agreed. Well, I agree that those are very good fights. I do prefer the harder version of Blinky just because I feel like that was a bit more complicated. I don't know. I feel like Eggman was just like a very good, was very much just taking a Sonic fight and transferring it over to Pac-Man. I really liked it. Plus, it's just nice to see Sonic and Pac-Man interacting, even if it was brief. Alright, just missing one more thing. Color in. Where is it? It took a really easy fight and made them all insanely hard. True! Alrighty. That's the base colors down. Now for the shading on both of these. Start for Verlaine. Verlaine, I'll basically do everything I usually do, but I won't do the rim lighting just because I think I've been overdoing it recently. I'm gonna try to tone that down, but it's still functionally gonna be my usual stuff. The rim lighting being that like the little cyan lighting I've been usually putting on your commissions. I think that use only really works if I have like a strong backlight, and that doesn't really work in these commissions, so. Nope. Just have to shade 2 characters real quickly. Shouldn't take me too long. What time is it? 9:26. We got about an hour to kill still. Probably do this in like half an hour. Let's probably save the last half hour to do something else. Like how the Death Egg was based on the Egg Golem from SA2. Also true. That was very fun. It was nice that they didn't like, even though like it was basically just the assets from Sonic Generations. I can use this as a new background. Hey, happy to do it for you. Happy to do stuff, make more stuff for you, honey. I can't believe that skill. I used it and felt personally hurt Lamau. Aw, Relaine. He's just a cat. He's just a boy. Don't be mad at the boy. He's just a cute little cat. Quickly didn't use it anymore. In front of me! I'm sorry. It should have been me. I apologize for laughing at your suffering, Relaine, but honestly, every time I see that, I just imagine the Yugi gif falling to his knees. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Thanks, Dan Green. Part of me it never really clicked to me that Knuckles' old voice actor was Yugi. I do be an idiot. Speaking of which, apparently, Apparently, in the so have you two been listening to the Chaotix case files? That one audio drama, they've been making about the Chaotix. Oh, there are ads. Ah, shoot, sorry. So yeah, watch those. Well, apparently, the characters they're teasing for the next episode are Tangle and Whisper, which means we're gonna finally hear what they actually sound like. They have their canon voices. Very interesting to see there. Very, very interesting to see that. Alright, I'm gonna give my random hit can. I'm pretty sure Cassandra Lee Morris as Tangle, and Christina V as Whisper. Boom, that's my hit can. They're being added in Crossroads too. Also, we're adding Rumble. Keep seeing them lots lately. I'm really happy. I'm really happy to see the comics interacting more with the actual games too. Thing is about them in Crossworlds, with them being in Crossworlds, I figured, okay, they're gonna be added, but they won't have voices though, because none of the DLC characters are voiced, which honestly bums me out. Who did Christina V voice again? Name sounds familiar. She's the voice of Shantae and Risky Boots in the Shantae series, obviously. She voices Noelle Vermillion in BlazBlue. Thanks for assisting. Yeah, that's always been my pet can for Whisper. Now, am I right? No clue, probably not. But I'd very much enjoy if they were voiced by those two. And again, Tangle sang similar to Marcy from Amphibia. You've seen that show? I have. I haven't finished watching it, but I have started watching bits and pieces of it. King Andrias is awesome. I really like him as a villain. Plus, a villain voiced by. Oh boy. Hey, Bouncy Chibi. Thank kind for the raid. Yeah, that's a name I recognize. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, such a cool villain. He is. I heard they're making a movie aiming basically do what Silver does. I hope it's just a rumor, though. Oh, no, yeah. From what yeah, they're basically already confirmed. Basically, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Relaine. The Sonic, the next Sonic movie is based on Sonic CD. Spurbus, thank you kindly for the follow. But Silver, I'm sorry. It's based on Sonic CD, and that was where Sonic did time travel first. Silver does not have a monopoly on time travel in Sonic the Hedgehog. Cute K Sif, thank you kindly. Relaine, it's a low commission for our friend Relaine here. She does enjoy Kate Sif. Am I right? Am I right? I know, but I better hint at him. I think Sonic 4 is going to be based on CD and Heroes. I was supposed to raid you, but I think I messed it up. It did? No, it did. It said raid me, don't worry. Oh, cool. Man, someone's down bad for the cat. True! I remember when she literally messaged me and said, I have a new Final Fantasy VII crush. Oh, really? Who? I was like, please don't judge me. Why would I judge you? Is it the cat? Is it the cat? I just posted a Kate Sif gif. And she said, yes. That was adorable. Cute girl? Yes, she is. She's very cute. I was like, why would she be embarrassed about this? Okay, so I basically had to okay, she's playing Rebirth. What's a character that I know her, and I know her tastes. What's a character in Rebirth she would like? I just could stop, like, I was thinking, I was like, is that the cat? It's the cat, isn't it? uh, this stupid cat has more riz than I do. Gagged me with how fast. Stream took like an hour of guessing. How? I say this as lovingly as possible. You are very open with your interests. At least to me you are. They named everyone but Kate, and I don't know why. Huh. Like I told my friend Kira, who's a big Final Fantasy VII fan, she basically acts like you do towards Zack, because she's been that way for like literally years. I mentioned telling her, I was like no, not Reeve, the guy piloting the cat. Went from Cloud to Reno to Kate. Been a wild ride. See, Cloud I can understand, because not only does he have main protagonist syndrome, he's a moody boy. He's a bit moody. He's got that little will they won't they with Tifa and Aerith even, and Aerith even. He's very much a bad boy type. There's also this slowly revealed he's also just a giant nerd. It's very funny. He's also a lot less of an asshole, basically, in Rebirth, I've noticed. Aerith has always been my favorite. I'm aware. Also, I don't say I will ever had like a favorite, though I've always preferred shipping Cloud and Tifa, just because like everyone knows Aerith dies, and also just like Tifa and Cloud had the whole like childhood friend thing. Basically, I never like breaking that kind of stuff up, you know. I'm happy with my sheep because ain't nobody gonna fight me for Kate, let's be real. True! Let me sound basic, but Sephiroth is really cool in my opinion. He is! Like, Sephiroth's kind of made to be cool. Like, there's honestly not really, like... And he is, like, one of the most impactful video game antagonists ever. Also, in, like, the Rebirth timeline, it's basically the same... It's the same Sephiroth, essentially. He's literally trying to rewrite reality. Very curious to see how that goes. Just a reveal trailer for Smash was one of the hype thing I've ever seen. Dude sold the entire roster. Yeah, Sephiroth Smash trailer. I still go back to watching like Maximilian dudes reaction to it, because I know just how important Final Fantasy VII is to that guy. Yeah. Or whenever Mario got kebabbed. That was a very... The entire trailer was basically just a giant reference to Advent Children. I love it. I do wish Cloud and Sephiroth had their English voices, but it's fine. That was a cool Advent Children reference. Yep. I have a soft spot for Advent Children. I think as an actual movie, it's a little nonsensical. But it's like a fun time. It's a fun little thing to watch. That would have been so cool. I keep forgetting they have JP voices only. It's not unprecedented. I still can't go back in my VOD to clip the moment in Rebirth because I know I'll cry again. Please do. You have to watch the complete version. I did when I was younger. I still think it's a little incoherent. I'll die if I gotta watch it again. You won't die. I don't think. It wounded me deeply. Kind of reminds me how Movie Shadow is English only in Generations, which is really funny because Movie Shadow is dubbed by Sephiroth. Which still kind of surprises me that they got different voice actors for the movie, because Japan doesn't typically do that. Like Sonic, like Sonic's voice actor, I think he voices him in literally everything. I think he voices him in Sonic Prime. He voices in Sonic X. He voices him in all the games. He voices him in. I think he voices him in the movie. And Sonic's had the same Japanese voice in Sonic Adventure. Exactly. Meanwhile, the US keeps getting vocal surgeries. Let's not say that. Roger Craig Smith. Okay, so here's a bit of a tough pill. Some Sonic fans need to swallow. Roger has been Sonic's longest running voice actor. While there are some people our age that listen to like Roger's voice nowadays are a little confused why he sounds like that, why it didn't sound like Ryan or Jason. Most kids are going to recognize Roger Craig Smith as Sonic nowadays. Roger is Sonic to a overwhelming majority of Sonic's actual target audience. I prefer Jason. I'm saying that, but I'm not going to pretend Roger does a bad job. Roger does a great job. I also understand why some people are a little bit frustrated. It's also really confusing because I remember it was announced that Sonic was going to be stepping down as Sonic, and then he just came back like nothing happened. I was very confused there. I think Sonic Rush was my first time hearing Sonic voice, so when I watched Boom, I was like, why does he sound like that? Understandable. I was more so leaning the fact that he had like 3 separate voices for a time, movie, Prime, games. He still has only 2 voices, given the fact that Ben Schwartz still voices Sonic in the movies, and they're still making them. I have no idea who is Zeus as I jump around regarding Sonic. Okay. So Sonic has had 3 major voice actors in the game, Chaos. First was Ryan Drummond. He voiced Sonic in Sonic Adventure up until Sonic Heroes. So the first 3D Sonic games. That was Ryan Drummond. From Sonic X up till Sonic and the Black Knight, it was Jason Griffith. He voiced Sonic, he voiced Shadow, and he voiced Jet. He voiced all three characters. And then starting from Sonic Colors, the game voice of the game has been Roger Craig Smith. Technically Sonic Free Riders. I say Sonic Colors, but like, yeah, Sonic Free Riders is technically Roger's first appearance as Sonic. And that's also like the rough... I say roughest, but if I'm being honest, Sonic Free Riders had some pretty good... Sonic Free Riders actually had some pretty good performances by the current voice actors that I'd honestly say are better than their performances nowadays. Kind of funny to debut in a racing game. Like, I honestly think Karen Strassman sounded her best as Rouge in Sonic Free Riders, as weird as it sounds. Same thing with Kirk Thornton. I think Kirk took a while to really sound good as Shadow, because he kind of just fought Shadow as just basically just like an edgy Vegeta guy. And it wasn't until like Sonic and Shadow Generation that I realized Shadow had a bit more depth to him. Sonic also Racing was the only car race to have Jason as Sonic. Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I didn't realize that myself. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting detail. Neat. Wish I got more Sonic, but I never did. Only games I played back in the day was Heroes and Ink Shadow on the GameCube. That was just me renting games from Blockbuster. That's fair. Heroes is still my personal favorite Sonic game. So Heroes is my favorite video game of all time. I can't even say just Sonic game. I have a very strong connection to Heroes. My first official Sonic game I owned was Rival on PSP. And let me tell you, I had no idea who Silver was at all, but I thought it was cool. I played him as him in Metal more than the others. That's fair. Honestly, Sonic Rivals was okay. I'm not gonna pretend it's like awesome, but it was like it was a really good concept. I feel like the execution just wasn't entirely there. First Sonic game I played, Sonic 2. Sonic was also the second game I ever played. The first Sonic game I played was actually the original Sonic the Hedgehog. I had one of those like plug-and-play Sega Genesis consoles. That was fun. Alright then, pretty sure really is just about done. How to? Let's play Sonic 2 on my dad's old phone. Hey, nice. Camel Play used to be hard for me because I had a hard time with those moving platforms on the bottom path. Now I never even go down there at all. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, those moving platforms kind of like the trap for Chemical Plant. Not even the cubes you may be thinking of. The platforms are moving back and forth, but the water gave me a hard time. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you remember in Rivals, everyone had one or two different outfits, I think? I think so, yeah. Yeah, it was in case, like, you want to play multiplayer and you want to play the same character, the way to differentiate them, I think. Yeah. Porsche costume, silver and metal have my favorites. I lost track of how many times I raced to unlock those outfits. That's fair. I never played the Rivals games. I never got PSP growing up. Me neither. I only ended up playing them eventually by emulator. Thankfully, I have a PC that's more than capable of emulating PSP games. That's how I played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep for the first time. Yeah, Sonic games are really good. I played all 9, even Chronicles. Also agree. Chronicles is certainly a game. I think there's potential for a Sonic RPG, especially one made by BioWare. That's great, but it's very much one of those things where like the BioWare doesn't know Sonic very well, so like the game just ends up being this weird, very weird experience. I'm gonna survive with it. I love to think what spawn on it. Hey, nice. Growing up, I wanted a portable game console, but I never got one. I remember asking my dad for my uncle for a DS. Sadly, he said he couldn't afford it, which is completely understandable. I had a good childhood in general. I didn't need that kind of stuff. I'm more than happy they just considered it, you know. Chronicles was the first RPG I ever played, so it was my introduction to the genre. Oh, you poor soul. It's like, while Sonic Chronicles has good in it, I just don't think it's a good game. Played a Mario RPG remake too, but never finished it. That was pretty good. I like it. Conquest 8 opened doors for JRPGs for me. I think Chronicles had an interesting comic book time events. It was on brand for Sonic. Agreed. Like just like the Mario RPGs, if I'm being honest. Like Sonic and Mario, as much as comparing the two is overdone. Let's be honest, a lot of them would benefit from having a lot of similar gameplay styles. Just because I feel like both of them are a lot more similar than people are willing to give it credit. I forgot the color. What color here? A bit more redder. Yeah, but for a Sonic RPG, we need a good writer. We need a good writer, and we need a good game designer who won't make the combat feel overcomplicated or overdone. All right, I think we're just about done. Verlaine, what do you think? Are you still there? What's the bigger song? True, one of the best Sonic songs. I was gonna sign it, and I'll send it your way, Verlaine. Don't worry. It's absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Remake of Metal Overlord's fight was so good. It was, though. Admittedly, I was kind of hoping for. I kind of didn't like how it was a purely a Doom Surf fight. Doom Wings would have made more sense for that fight, yeah. Yeah, Doom Wings in general. I think I also would have just like... I don't know, I think I like Mephiles, I think I like Mephiles' fight a bit more because he actually plays a bit more like a Sonic boss, in my opinion. Alright, saving this out, sending your way, Verlaine. And with that, it is 10 o'clock. So I got about half an hour to go. What can I do? Metal Overlord should have been on land like Metal Madness like in the original. Agreed. That would have been fun. Wish I could eat it. Don't eat my art. I'm gonna get sick that way. My art is pure is basically just pure sugar. I don't want you getting sick. Eat the art. Nom. No! Alright, what to do then? Half an hour to go. What can I do real quickly for that time? Oh, heck. Hold on. I haven't drawn him in a while. Your Sonic OC? I guess he's on the brain. Alright, where is he? I haven't drawn this fell in a while. I mean, we were talking about Sonic, so why not plus when was the last time you drew him? Thing is, I don't feel like I'm not good at drawing Sonic characters. I think you do a good job with one. I have a Sonic OC. He's a blue rabbit named Chester. Thing is now, the thing is, I feel like I can't make him blue anymore because that one Quaver artist on online who basically made a Sonic OC based on Sonic's original design, and he's a light blue rabbit. So I kind of have to tweak his color. Mine's a rabbit too. Crazy. Hey, nice. Alright, let me look up a quick thing real quickly. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Hey, Mike. Hey. Give me a mid. I'm back. Sorry about that. My folks called me saying they need help with groceries, so came right back. Made me a dog and forces. Neat. A few can characters and forces. Ooh, neat. I'm assuming like Tangle, Whisper, all that jazz. When does my aiming after the cube was spawn? Works perfectly. There! Problem is yeah. I wish I knew how to draw Sonic characters. That's just so you can do me so satisfying. True. Yeah, I even gave him a scarf and everything. It's really just copying the design. Yeah. That would be drawing a Hedgehog OC instead. Yeah. Man, that guy did my idea, but better. Give him his old vest back, why not? My final stage, one of my favorite final stage themes ever. Agreed. Final Fortress is a really fun one. Honestly, I think I tried making him cool originally. Alrighty. That's a quick doodle of Chester. Why not? What time is it? 10:20. You know what? I think I'm just gonna call it night here. I'm tired. I don't really feel like a line. I don't really have time to line color this real quickly. Here, you name it here. So, folks, I hope you all enjoyed. That's my silly bunny Chester. I say that wrong spot. That's fine. Yeah, I will call a night here. Folks, I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember to always